Whoa, Mama, hello, and welcome back to I Love Everything. I'm no longer a really bad channel filled with hate and controversial or sensitive subjects. Now I do toy reviews and all the kinds of stuff that people want to see. Families, come on in. Grandma, Grandpa, Ma, come on in and tune in to my new channel, I Love Everything. Toys, and have some dogs. There's a dog gameplay. This is nice and family friendly. Oh, whoa, hey, that's the cutest dog I've ever seen. That is one heck of a cute dog. Oh boy, that is a cute dog. Look, oh, he fell out of a tree. Hey everyone, it's IHG's torso here. Well, more than torso, crotch shot. It's the crotch shot. So YouTube's done another thing. Terms of service, which I guess we were warned about a little while ago, which was effectively saying, no more bullying type content for you on YouTube. Hey YouTube, you want to clarify yourself there? What does that mean? What are you talking about? You've dedicated like 100 words to this. We need more explanation. Hey, no, we're YouTube. We don't care. Whatever. We're just gonna implement this thing. We're not gonna tell anyone. It's just gonna roll on out, and we're all gonna have to deal with it as it happens. Okay, if you didn't know, these terms of service have been demonetizing people's videos depending on the subject matter. If there's a swear word in there, if there's a controversial or sensitive subject matter in there. Well, let me just read some of the censored. Whoops. Let me just bleep that out. Censored. Oh, did it again. Don't worry. I am being censored. This is now baby everything, whatever I said in the intro. I can't remember now. So this is what it breaks down into. Because it's not advertiser friendly. Sexually suggestive content, including partial nudity and sexual humor. Okay, I suppose that's targeting, sex prank gone wrong type things. Then there's violence, including display of serious injury and events related to violent extremism. Okay, that one I guess I agree with. We've got, I don't know, one of those gore websites for that. That's fine. It doesn't really belong on YouTube. Before I go into the swear word bit, I've just recorded this after making the video because it says here, advertiser-friendly content is content that's appropriate for all audiences. It has little to no inappropriate or mature content in the video stream, thumbnail, or metadata. If the video does contain inappropriate content, the context is usually newsworthy or comedic, and the creator's intent is to inform or entertain, not offend or shock. So this seems reasonable, right? It seems good. But then at the same time, YMS has got his one for his reviews that are just informing and entertaining. Boogie has his for talking about suicide prevention. Like, it's all well and good pointing this out, but it's not being enforced properly. Okay, back into video stuff. And to be extra clear, they are not banning swear words from YouTube. I just thought it would be funny in this video to do the whole censor thing, okay? Just go. But the problem that I've even had to clarify this is a problem in and of itself. The communication has just been so awful. It's a clusterfuck, it really is. Inappropriate language, including harassment, swearing, and vulgar language. That's incredibly vague. Does that mean you can no longer swear on YouTube? Is there not a single swear? Or do we have a swear list? Do we have a list of swears we're allowed to say? We're allowed to say darn, damn, piss, but maybe piss is too much. I don't know. Is that considered vulgar? A lot of things are considered vulgar. I don't know. Everyone's vulgar level is different. Like for me, I can say censored, pussy. Yeah, all these different words, and it doesn't faze me one single bit. But it might offend some people out there that will consider that vulgar. And finally, there's promotion of drugs and regulated substances, including selling, use, and abuse of such items. That's not finally, that's the penultimate one. Which, I mean, I don't think many channels are going to be affected by this drugs and regulated substances one. I don't know how many. I don't see Leafy sort of like at the end of his video sneaking in, hey dudes, I got this, I got some weed I want to share with you. Just hit up this email and I'll get some over to you, bro. I got some heroin too. I got all these different things for you to try. So the one that's quite baffling, almost most baffling, is the controversial or sensitive subjects and events, including subjects related to war, political conflicts, natural disasters, and tragedy, even if graphic imagery is not shown. So we're simply not allowed to talk about certain subjects now, I suppose, that they consider controversial or sensitive. What is controversial? What is sensitive? Who knows? YouTube, I guess, decides on a case-by-case basis. I figure that this terms of service change is probably a reactionary thing to, because YouTube makes no money, right? It's year after year, despite being the most used video sharing platform, one of the most viewed one, making something like $4 billion, well, like in the last year or something. It's still one of the least profitable like sections of everything that Google owns. So I figure what happened is that Google or YouTube, whoever, some CEO decided that, okay, how about we make these terms of service more strict, we enforce this so we can get better advertising deals from companies who will now trust us more, give us more money in return, and I guess the backlash and whatever we'll just have to deal with, because what the fuck else are they going to do? Oh, there's another one. This is censored. Make sure that's bleeped out in post, please, whoever edits this. I edit this. I edit this. I see a lot of people saying that this is like a result of SJWs. No, that's silly. That's a very silly thing to say. This isn't the SJW's fault. This is a large corporation succumbing to another large corporation for the sake of making more money. So, like, I did initially think that this would hurt YouTube's income, because if you're taking monetization, can't fucking speak. If you're taking monetization away from videos of some of your biggest channels, because just about every channel breaks one of these rules because they're so vague. It could be interpreted to any channel on YouTube, effectively, unless you're like a toy channel that's been inoffensive from the beginning. But I'm pretty sure these videos that are demonetized still have ads playing on them, but YouTube just takes it all until the dispute is either comes back negative or positive after you file that. Personally, I have got 2 of these demonetization things on the videos you wouldn't expect. It seems completely scatterbrain, no thought to it, completely random. Let me tell you which ones it was. It's actually quite funny. The first video is the Destroying the Little Panda Fighter DVD video, which I guess YouTube just hates, because that's the video that got me taken off of YouTube before for some reason. I did appeal that one, and it's come back positive. They've let me monetize it again. But the other one that they demonetized, was one of the Live Soon videos for a stream I did, which is quite weird. It's an unlisted archived video which no one can see or watch. And I have no clue why that one was struck. I just think it's odd. I think it just proves to me that there is no rhyme and reason to this. It's very similar to a few years ago when YouTube updated their content ID system and a bunch of people got their videos taken down or copyright claimed with no real rhyme or reason. It was some videos, not others. Some people got loads, some people got very few. But it seems like a similar thing to that. They've just implemented this new system. It struck a ton of people who did deserve it and some who didn't, and so on and so forth. And it's just scatterbrain, poorly handled. And the most insulting part of all is just the fact that YouTube has offered absolutely no communication to anybody. No one knows what's going on. It's all just We have to do our own research and guesswork. There's been no official information really given out to anybody. And to me that comes across as this kind of gross contempt for the users of this website. Because I mean, let's be real, the people who use YouTube, like myself and other like much bigger YouTubers, they're the people who give this website an identity. They're the ones who are making you money. They're making the content that is being monetized. Maybe it isn't exactly what you want. Sure, it'd be great if every single channel on YouTube was a baby toys channel that was completely inoffensive and you never had to worry about ads if they were suitable or not. But in reality, what attracts people to YouTube is the fact that it's the audience of the website who kind of dictates what becomes popular. That's why I think for the longest time, I'm not sure if it's still the case, but I'm pretty sure YouTube's slogan was YouTube broadcast yourself, implying this is a place where everyone is welcome. Whatever you want to say is welcome, as long as it's not, inciting hate speech or is horribly offensive. We're just talking about expressing ourselves. That's what people like. What makes it so interesting is the fact you can have, a Filthy Frank or iDubbbz or Max Mofo doing what they're doing, but then at the same time on the same platform have things that are suitable for other people, like babies, toy channels and whatever. That's fine. The whole thing that makes it interesting is the fact that the audience can attach themselves to the people expressing what they want to talk about, but now it seems like we're restricted in terms of the subjects we're allowed to talk about. So lots of channels like I saw Mr. Repsion, I assume channels like The Amazing Atheist, things like that, who talk about somewhat controversial subjects, are going to be hit hard by this, but just simply because they are controversial or sensitive deemed by YouTube. There is no strict guideline that it's not listed as in, you are not allowed to talk about this, and this. Oh, these things are fine. No, we're kind of going to just take some examples and get rid of them. We're going to take it on a case-by-case basis. We're going to just strike when we feel like it. And that's what a monopoly is able to do. When every YouTuber has to sit back and just sort of accept it because there is no better alternative, there's nothing we can do apart from complain and complain together, really. We can all just sort of whine on Twitter and whatnot, because what else are we going to do? There is no other place you can go. There is no other alternative to YouTube that is keeping YouTube in check, so they can just try these crazy new ideas. Oh, we want to make a bit more money on each ad, so let's introduce more strict guidelines in the terms of service, meaning that companies are going to be more trustworthy of us and give us, bigger, more confident deals or whatever. Forget how that's going to impact our website at all, despite nearly every single channel. If you just go through the top 100 YouTube channels, every single one of them is, unless it's like a toy channel or something, is breaking one of these rules in some way. But I guess that's fine because that's making them a ton of money. But it's honestly baffling. I can't believe how YouTube manages to do this every single time. It was starting to look okay. Recently they had changed the copyright system, so they actually did take the money that when it was claimed, they put it to the side. Now different things happen to your channel when you get a strike and whatnot. It seemed like they were kind of listening, but now this was just handled so poorly. Such a terrible way of doing this. It's fine. It's their website. They are allowed to do whatever they want on it, but if they're not going to expect some kind of backlash from the biggest users for some kind of just bizarre system like this, which it seems so extreme and opposite to everything that was before. This is something you'd want to phase in slowly, bit by bit, if you really were hell-bent on trying to do something like this. So what's going to happen? Is everyone going to just get up and leave or stop making videos or whatever? I have a feeling that this is just a gut reaction thing at first, and hopefully, fingers crossed, it is going to die down a little bit and things will calm and settle. But who knows, it could go the opposite way. This is the thing with YouTube, like a new thing could happen every week. It's completely unpredictable because it is a monopoly. We have no say or control. There's no union or anything that can bring us all together or whatever. But yeah, hopefully this isn't the beginning of the end. But if any other website out there has Facebook, you want to do something about this? Just anyone, anyone. I don't know, but people were asking for my thoughts on this. I had a different video planned to go up, but the problem was I didn't want to put all this crazy effort into it and then have it uploaded and effectively do nothing for me, whereas this one was quick to do, mostly improvised, very little editing, where I thought this will be a good test for me to see if this video is considered controversial or sensitive. Who knows? I'll see when it goes up, and then we'll go from there. So follow everyone on Twitter, like pretty much every YouTuber, everyone who's interested in YouTube type things is talking about this at the moment. It is a big issue. It all stemmed from Philip DeFranco, who is pretty much just screwed by this because he talks about like actual things that happen on planet Earth, be it good or bad, as in, mostly negative news, things that happen around the world. So that comes under controversial or sensitive, even if he doesn't show any of the imagery, just talking about it. But whatever, going around in circles now. So tell me what you think in the comments. Is this the end of YouTube? Is this a good thing, do you think? Because I don't know how you would. I don't think anyone is for this particularly. I saw Smosh. Smosh Ian was kind of... he seemed sort of pleased about it for some reason. I suppose because when you make baby inoffensive content, that's fine. I thought they used swear words, but I guess whatever. Just tell me what you think in the comments. I'd like to hear what you have to say. Let's just hope this gets sorted or kind of cools a little bit. And of course, next up, I will be reviewing a pot of jelly for my new food channel, which is, don't worry, it's very family friendly and inoffensive. And of course, my toy channel, which is coming up, where I will review toys in my baby voice, and I've got some nursery rhymes lined up. All sorts of things that you can all watch with your family, extended family, babies, adults, everyone of all ages. Come on, YouTube, just come on, dude, just fucking sort it out. Oh, sorry, I sweared again. Shit. Oh, God.